Hello YouTube. I got my sandalwood in. I'm so excited. I got this from Essential Warehouse in Portland, Oregon. I've been just waiting forever, it feels like. And my husband's going to hold the camera for me today. And we are going to open the box. I bought 2 essential soaps, and they have put it in quite a good sized box for just 2 bottles. Oh, they're peanut, people. Look at all those peanuts. I see a plastic bag. So I'm gonna pull. Woo! I still got peanuts everywhere. I didn't order this much of whatever else is in here. I don't think. Are they? Oh, I know. I bought 2 extra glass bottles. That's what it was. I was like, they sent me 4. Well, I have no invoice. I think it was like $86 for the 2, and this is just empty amber glass bottles, so I won't worry about opening those. You've seen amber glass bottles before. Oh, but they were a pretty good price. They were $2 a piece, including the lids. I've been out riding the 4-wheeler. That's a rarity for me.
It's her first time.
But I was really, really blessed, and I don't know if any of you are, I figure most of you have a Facebook account, but my daughter was on her Facebook account, and there's this website page on there, or sale page. It's a buy and sell page for our county, and this lady posted on there that she was having a yard sale, and that she had a 4-wheeler for $100. And you could have heard my daughter screaming, "Mama, Mama, Mama," all the way from her house next door. And she come flying in here, "Mama, Mama, there's a 4-wheeler for $100. And I was a little skeptical, but I pulled up the Facebook page, and sure enough, there it was. So I called the man, and his father had bought it in the 80s, and they just used it around the farm. And then this is going to be wonderful. Look at all this. And I've got soap to send out that I sold on my Ipsy website, and I don't know if I pronounced that right. So that's going to be awesome for bubble wrapping, and they really fix it up where you can reuse it. Anyway, and so I called, and the gentleman had died, and then it had been put in the barn, and the sons had used it a little bit, and then the wife had died, the mother. And it had been sitting and not been driven for, was it 7 years, Randy?
Mm-hmm.
7 years. And they let us have it for $100. And it took us, what, $200 to get it running?
In 2 days.
In 2 days, yeah. But we still got to put tires on it. We wanted to make sure it was going to run good before we bought tires. And so
the ones that's on it still work.
Yeah, I took my maiden voyage today, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And so we just got back off the 4-wheelers, and there was my box sitting on the porch. So here we go. This is the Lavandin, Lavandin. And it said that this was really great for colds, asthma, congestion, things of that sort. So I thought it might be a good match to go with my eucalyptus, because for colds and congestion, I noticed that seems like eucalyptus just by itself is not real popular, and I do mix it with some other things, but I thought it would be really nice to have a mix to go with something really nice to go with eucalyptus that also was for congestion. Oh, and it smells really nice. It has a light, really faint medicine quality, okay? But it also has a floral note. And I can really feel it clearing out I can really feel my sinuses responding. I don't know how else to explain that, but I can feel my sinuses responding. That is really, really nice. And they said it had a camphorous smell, and maybe just a itty bit. It is really not strong in camphor. It's really, really pleasant, and I think it will make a beautiful choice to go with the eucalyptus for congestion, sinus, allergies, and colds. Now, this is the one that I have been long awaiting, and somebody said that this AMYRIS could be it could be a mix between these two. I was told this was poor man's sandalwood, and but this could be a mix of these two. On the website, it had this here as the title, but then below it said essential oil benefits or description of just sandalwood. So, but this is the sandalwood that is taken from the roots and the tree trunk. Instead of from the tree, which is the one that we can't afford to use for soaping. So this is the long-awaited, for me anyway, sandalwood, because you have customers come up to your soap booth and say, do you have sandalwood? And because I don't use fragrance, I have to say no. And so here goes. Now, they said that it would have a green smell, as in green twigs, but I don't smell that. Alright, and I've got to be really careful about not getting this too close to my face, but for you, I went and got this sandalwood fragrance, but I've got to be really careful, because if it touches my face breaks out, my eyes swell up. So, but I really wanted to be able to compare a sandalwood fragrance with this sandalwood for you, because I was recommending for you to purchase this, and I didn't want to do that if I couldn't compare it to some degree. So I'm going to smell the sandalwood
fragrance.
And this is milder, but with this sandalwood, it being a fragrance, when you put it up to your nose, it has a very strong scent. And this, being an essential oil, when I smell it, and I got sort of cold out there, and my sinuses got sort of clogged up a little bit out in the weather. But when I smell it, I smell the same thing, but this is milder. And I'm going to get really close to it and try to get a really good smell.
Do that.
Puffy! Stop scratching. She's got dry skin. I'm fixing to take and cut her down with my body butter. She gets really dry skin in the summer, and so she's clawing. And so I got to take care of Puffy in a minute. And this has a little bit of a perfumey quality that doesn't smell like a wood. And this is probably a really cheap imitation. It's not like what you would buy to go in soap that you pay good money for. It's just a little cheap something you get at Walmart. And I think they've probably gave it a floral note just so people would like it better. But this has a woodsy, mild flavor or smell. And so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And so I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. And I'm going to wait and let this rest. And then I'm going to smell it again. And because remember when we smelled the tangerine, it smelled like a green orange. And then the next day it smelled like tangerine. So thinking that resting might alter the scent, I am going to let this rest, and tomorrow I'm going to smell it again. And when I do, I'm going to put up a speech bubble. I'm going to add a speech bubble to this video, probably about right here, and let you know if it became stronger or more woodsy, more wood smelling, because right now it has a clean, deep, mild woodsy, light, very, very, very faint spice. Just a really little bit of spice. But I can definitely say that this has qualities. Alright, so that is the best we can do for tonight, and I'm going to make some soap with this, and I will let you know how that comes out, and we'll put up another video. And please subscribe, please hit the like button, and please leave your comments. Have a great YouTube night. He can't figure out how to turn it off.
Yeah.